Hi, Tracy here from The Passionate Spinner. I come to you today with a tutorial. I am right now knitting some headbands and I really like the style of those knotted ones, and you achieve that by a very certain way of seaming these together. So I have prepared my headband. It is finished with the knitting and I have left a long end after after binding off, sorry. So the way how we achieve this, we have to fold it so the outside is on the inside, right side in, and then the weird thing happens. So what you have to do is you have to fold this in half, but you also have to fold the other side in half, which makes the whole thing look a bit weird. So it looks like this now, folded in half on both ends. And now comes the magic trick. You fold them in to themselves like this. So you have 4 layers and you have one side going like this and the other side going like that. And that is how you seam these together. So I will show that to you again. But just so you know, if I seam this together now, I'm gonna hold it, but turn it back out and it will look like this. It will have this knot. Okay, let's do that again. Oh, sorry, bumped the thing. You fold your thing, lay it on the table in front of you. I can just put it in the frame and have the right side showing. Fold it in half first, so you know that you have the right side where it should be. Pick it up, and then you can just pinch the middle with both hands and flop it in. That is the easiest way to do it. And now weave them through. Side 1, side 2, side 1, and then again side 2. And before you start sewing together, make sure that the edge goes really into that little folded into the fold, so that your 4 pieces line up perfectly. And it looks like this. Now, what I usually do when I seam stuff, I use little clamps. I'm going to show them to you because I have them here. I use those little clamps to hold things together, but they are too small. They will not go through 4 layers of knitwear. So what I do instead is I have this old crochet hook. It's a 1.5 millimeter crochet hook out of metal, and I just use that and weave that through like that, and it will hold everything in place. So, I have 2 hands for the sewing and I don't have to pinch it to stay where it should be. So now we're just gonna sew this together. When I made my first one, I tried to sew super close to the edge, which, in theory is a good thing. But for these knotted headbands, it wasn't, because when I finished, I had the stitches show on the outside and my bind off stitches. So sewing close to the edge, normally a good thing. In this case, maybe not so much. So I'm gonna hold it here so you can actually see what I do. I am going to start on the opposite side, pick up 1, make sure to pick up number 2 as well, which is down here in my fold. Now I have 2 of the 4 layers, 3 layers, and the 4th layer. And then I'm gonna come back this way. You can turn it around in your hand if that's easier. Go through layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, and layer 4. Make sure you have all 4 on your needle and then pull it through and turn it around. Do it again. Layer 1, and I leave about a stitch in between, just layer 2, layer 3, layer 4 and pull and turn, and just repeat that until you have reached the other end. Come here, in and through here. Once you have it started with the sewing, you can get rid of your aid that you put in, but I just keep it in because that way I have a line that I can, you know, just pull my needle through on top of that. Make sure that I stay on top of that crochet hook, and I'm good to go. When I first made it, this looked and sounded so complicated, but it actually is super simple to do. You just need open edges, you know? Fold them in like I showed you. And that's all you have to do and all you have to take care of. Now we're almost done because, you know, this is a short edge. And at the end, you have to, again, make sure that you pick up that little edge here so it will not get lost. Let's do that again. Go in through my first 2 layers, and then the third layer is trying to escape down here. So I have to make sure to pick that up and then come out of the other end. And then I have one more like this. And that is it. Now I can weave in my end. Let's take out the crochet hook and have a look-see. So this is it on the inside. And when we turn it around, it does look like that now. And this is how you do a knotted headband. This is my end that needs woven in. And this is the actual knot and how you seam it. So I hope this helped. I really like the look of these. I think this is such an elegant way to do a headband. You know, I really just like how it looks. So I'm gonna make some more of these for my shop. And I really hope that my tutorial helped you and you can now do knotted headbands yourself. Bye.